Yeah, what we have here is a Ferrari shifter paddle mechanism. So basically what this is about is that originally, of course, cars shift on the floor shifter of the vehicle, but now we moved the shifter mechanism up to directly behind the steering wheel. This is what we call a shifter paddle mechanism. We have an upshift and a downshift lever that allows the driver fingertip control to shift his vehicle. And they're made by a company called Valleo and sold to Ferrari. We've repaired quite a few of these things because they have an inherent flaw. So, Matt, can you describe the pieces that we've made for these?
Yeah, there's two of these little toggles that go mount in here. And they activate microswitches when you pull on the paddle. You can see it moving down here, and you can hear it click. If you can probably hear it click. And there's actually two micro switches on each side that trigger one right after the other. So there's a pad that activates one and a taller pad that activates the other. So it kind of has a double click action to it. And these break all the time. This one did not break, but the pivot axis on these just breaks. The thing falls apart in there and the paddle doesn't work. Sometimes when those break, it'll actually break off the rubber on these micro switches. We can replace those too. We have a bunch of them here. And sometimes we only need to replace the rubber, but we do have to repair the switches themselves sometimes. Now, when you activate these paddles, all it does is change resistance readings at 4 terminals, 4 pins in the back here. And I'm going to show you how that works. We have a schematic here of the resistance readings at every position or between every pin in up and down. So I'm going to turn this on. So I'm connected right now to pins 1 and 2. And when nothing is activated, it should have about 5K ohm reading. And that is reading 5. And if I pull up, it should go to 5 it should go when both micro switches are activated, should have a resistance reading of about 400. And you can see it is 0.46, close enough. And then if I do the down, it should also have 0.4. And it does.
Got it.
Now if I change one of these, let's see, that is one.
Okay, well, we don't have to belabor the test. The concept is that we have done several of these, in that, in fact, we have all the specific specifications on the different shifter paddles. But most importantly, we re-engineered the break-apart piece. And I should mention as well that the original pieces actually have a timing calibration on them that's nothing more than a piece of sticky tape. And we have been able to eliminate that sticky tape and by actually calibrating each one physically to the switch assembly by filing and removing additional material on our casting. So there's no chance that it'll go out of calibration as a result of dropping a piece of sticky shim material. In any case, is there anything else there?
That's about it.
All right, so there's the shifter paddle repair for you on Ferraris and Maseratis that have this unit on them. Thank you very much for your time.